in the year 20XX AD. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. And behind this destruction is... Proto Man? Coming at you live from Dauphin, Manitoba, Channel 84 is back on the air. And let me tell you folks, I got a breaking news story for you. It smells like a geek ran through here. And I say that with all kinds of love because joining me for Mega Man 5, all the way from the great state of Michigan, he is the one, the only...
GoldenTalesGeek! Hi guys.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. GoldenTalesGeek, let's give him a big round of applause. Yay!
I'm actually clapping my hands in a circle, so that's quite literally a round of applause.
Alright. So, as we saw in the story, Proto Man has apparently kidnapped Dr. Light, and we gotta find out what's going on. Kevin, thanks for joining me on this voyage, and as my guest, you get the honor of actually choosing my first Robot Master, so who am I tackling first?
Ooh, I haven't played Mega Man 5 in ages. I did try to play a bit of it on the Legacy Collection, because I have that on my Steam account, but God, it's been years since I've actually just sat down and actually played it, so let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. You know what? Just because he sounds really badass, let's go with Napalm Man.
You got it. Napalm Man, your ass is grass and I'm a lawnmower.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Although technically it's the afternoon here in good old Michigan, but still, who's counting, right?
Well, it's afternoon here as well, so we're all good.
Sweet.
Alright, let's kick.
How's Manitoba?
Speaking of catching a tiger by the toe, our first enemy, it is a tiger.
Spooky how that works. I did not plan that, I swear.
No kidding.
Out of curiosity, what's Manitoba like compared to where you used to live? Like in the neighborhood?
I still am in Manitoba.
Okay. Well, where you're living versus where you used to live is what I meant. Like
very windy.
Yeah, it's been kind of windy in here in Michigan lately. In fact, it was like 60-something on Tuesday, and then it cooled down to like 30-something the next day. I was like, gee whiz.
I'd kill for that right now.
I know. I mean, I was layered up in my hoodie and my jacket and everything when I was at work, bringing in grocery carts and everything. It was insane. At least I got to get exercise, so it kept the blood pumping to keep me warm. But
so where does that mean you work exactly?
I work. I don't know if you have a Kroger, the Kroger store chain in Canada, but that's where I work in a Kroger store. The term is courtesy clerk, but I'm basically like a bag boy who retrieves carts and such, and also helps customers with taking groceries to their vehicle.
You ain't being stupid, Joe. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure I don't die.
Yep, no worries. I kind of saw you as kind of struggling with that son of a gun, so to speak. So no worries. I understand. I mean.
And I'll put this out there on my channel. You can swear all you want.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I try not to curse too often, but mostly because I'm an uncle to a 2.5-year-old. But still. I mean, I will swear once in a while.
Give me some energy. Yeah. Oh, Eddie, I did not want that. I wanted energy.
Hey, at least it's a 1-up, you know.
Better yet, I got the halfway point.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I was having struggles on my. I have a series of videos on my channel, folks, called Video Game Boss Fights, which is pretty much what it says on the tin, really, and it's basically me just recording myself doing boss fights of various video games, you know, and usually it's games that, in my mind, I'm kind of too lazy to let's play, for one reason or another.
Kind of like Yoshi's Island.
Like Yoshi's Island. I don't think I'd be too much of a hardcore completionist to just be able to let's play that game. Yeah, and I gave Jeremy
your interpretation of the boss fights in that game.
Yeah, and also I have my webcam in the corner, so you see. And he died. but I also have my webcam in the corner just so you see me reacting to these boss fights as well as I'm struggling with them. And basically, to commemorate Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 coming out on Steam back in August, I decided to do the original Robot Masters of the original Mega Man. Just for shits and giggles, and basically as a self-imposed challenge, I decided to try to defeat all of them with just the Mega Buster, just to kind of make it a little more exciting, really. And unfortunately, Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, I managed to get like 5 out of the 6 with like without using their weakness, but but it was a luck man that basically made me decide, screw it, I have to use their weakness because I'm just dying too much.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really touched the original Mega Man since then, even though there's a function in Legacy Collection that functions kind of like the Virtual Console in that you can actually save wherever you want in the game and you'll pick up right where you left off, kind of like the restore points, in Virtual Console. So I've saved before I'm fighting the Yellow Devil in Mega Man, and I'm struggling with that thing. Even with its weakness, I'm having trouble defeating it. So, yeah, and I've been playing like Mega Man since I was like a kid, so that should say a lot right there. Because
Elec Man, or no, Yellow Devil, he's a real bitch.
Yeah, real.
And we finally made it. Napalm Man, say your prayers.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed the little tanks in the background. That's actually kind of cool. Really plays up the military aspect.
What? He never does that.
What? Ooh?
2 volleys of missiles back to back.
Oh wow. Okay. Whoa.
But I think I got him in a pattern now.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad I got Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 on Steam because honestly, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 collects Mega Man 7 through 10, and
gotcha.
And even though my brother had a Wii, I never really played Mega Man's 9 or 10, so this was my chance to finally play those. So.
Holy smokes, are you seeing this? I had 1 sliver of health left and I came out on top.
Yeah, that's a real clutch victory, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't worth the wasted life.
Yeah. If you think that's impressive, you should see how I somehow managed to defeat Iceman with just the Mega Buster on my video. I was like, I mean, it took me a couple tries, but after like I think it was the third go, I can't remember how many goes it took me, but I finally defeated him, and I was just like, how did I defeat him? Holy shit.
You know, I actually remember watching that, but I'm gonna watch it again just to refresh myself in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so with Napalm Man down, that means Stone Man is next. Ready
Okay.
to rock and roll?
Alright, yeah. Yeah. That actually kind of reminds me of, there was this, like, DuckTales comic I remember reading when I was a kid or something, and it was, like, one of these, like, professor-type characters who was like, remember, there are 4 types of rock. There's, like, igneous, sedimentary, I can't remember the other one, and then he said, and punk. So it was kind of like making a pun there, like punk rock and all that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of forgot that the Mets actually split into little bitty ones in this one.
Yeah.
I haven't played the. I really need to do a refresher course on Mega Man. This is like insane.
Same with me.
But,
Oh, gee, I wonder.
Yeah.
Oops. No, I didn't want the rush coil. I wanted the bombs.
Bombs? Oh, are you trying to like blow up a wall or something?
Yes, I am.
Ah. Wonder if
Or
you'll
maybe it's something else I need. I don't know.
Well, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to because I know exactly what's behind there. Oops. I guess it would help if I had the Buster on.
Yes. That'd be good. Oh.
I'll leave this stupid Met alone.
Yeah, good plan.
And more of these stupid bat things. Actually, they look more like floating turbines.
They do, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually kind of like. I think of like. I like the Mets. I think they're kind of cute, actually, even though they're really annoying.
Yeah, well, in baseball, I'm not a Mets fan. I'd rather cheer for the Texas Rangers.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've been. I don't really follow a lot of sports, but occasionally I'll poke my head in if my mom's watching a hockey game and see how our local team, the Red Wings, are doing. So.
Ah, yes, the Red Wings.
The Detroit Red Wings, yeah. She even has a jersey of when Osgood was the goalie for a while, because she loves goalies. So.
It's funny. I actually had a pair of Steve Yzerman signature gloves.
Nice. Yeah. Yzerman was another favorite of hers. She loved it when he became captain. So.
I believe it.
Of course, speaking of hockey, Mr. Hockey himself, Gordie Howe, passed away earlier this year. That was kind of sad.
Yes, that sucks. big time name for the Red Wings.
Oh yeah, I actually I first heard about it because like I'm actually friends with Rob Paulson, the voice actor on Facebook, and he was the one who announced it on his feed, and I was like, wow. But I can't. I told this story before, like on a different channel when I was co-commenting. I think I was on one of Zealous's videos actually. When I just sent a friend request. I found that Rob Paulson had a Facebook, so I sent him a friend request, and not really expecting him to add me, but he did, and I was just totally floored by that because he's just been a big voice in my childhood.
Yes, I believe it.
Yeah, so as well
That'd
as
be just about as big as me if the voice of Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty friended me.
I haven't seen Rick and Morty yet, I'm ashamed to say. Is it really that good? Because I realize I'm probably going to provoke a nuclear war in the comments by saying this, but I just want to know because I hear
If you
good
enjoy
things.
crude humor and you have a sick sense of humor and you are partial to swearing, then yes, you will enjoy it very much.
Well,
And the fact that you haven't watched it is grounds for me to cut you off right now, but I'm not going to because you're a good guy.
Okay, fair enough. I will check. I mean, I will admit it's on my list to check out sometime. I just haven't had the time to check it out. So it's just, and plus the fact that some of the fans can be a little bit, dare I say it, obnoxious. Of course, then again, I'm a Doctor Who fan, and I've been seeing a lot of obnoxiousness in the fan base lately since it was announced that the new Doctor is going to be a woman. So
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm one of, and honestly, when that news broke, I kind of felt, I honest God kind of felt a little bit smug because in an episode of my Super Mario Advance LP, I was talking to another friend of mine, and I actually.
Will you do me a huge favor?
Yeah.
Come up here and get that energy tank for me, because I'm having a devil of a time trying to get it.
Yeah, I would love to, but airfares are kind of expensive, and I've kind of flown enough this year as it is. But
and
anyway,
I guess to stretch a point, you probably couldn't handle the cold weather up here in Canada.
I've been to Canada. I've actually been camping in Canada, and the cold
How
weather.
far north? That's the question.
Touche. Looks like your buddies gave you a life there.
Yep. But I wanted that energy tank just in case Stone Man starts giving me trouble.
Oh yeah.
And there's another one! Thank you!
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to imitate Beetle from Wind Waker, but my voice can't go that high anymore. But anyway.
I think we're almost there anyway.
Mentioning my Super Mario Advance thing, I actually felt.
Oh, he dropped another one!
Yeah, wow.
What the hell is with all the drops?
I know, right? But anyway, one of my friends asked me, since I knew I was a Who fan, like if maybe
All right,
like
Stone Man, it's time.
how I'd feel if an American played the Doctor instead of like a British guy, and I said, yeah, I don't think that would happen because honestly, the show is just so intrinsically, unequivocally British that it just wouldn't happen. And then I made a comment saying, like, I think we're far more likely to get a woman playing the Doctor at this point, and sure enough. And then as soon as the news broke,
Dead simple.
Yeah, definitely. But still, I just was like, okay, I feel really smug now. I even mentioned that on Twitter, like, okay, the new Doctor's a woman, I feel really unusually smug now. And usually I'm not that smug, I'm usually a pretty humble guy, so.
I'm the exact opposite because I am so boastful, it's not even funny.
I will admit I do get a little cocky about some things, but whenever that happens, there's something always happens that evens things out, so it kind of knocks me down a peg, so it's almost like an emotional tall poppy thing going on, but yeah, whatever.
Yes, I hear you. Now with Stone Man down, we're going over to Charge Man. But know this, Power Stone is probably the worst weapon to get in this game because it's got such a widespread pattern and it is really inaccurate, so chances are you're better off to use the Mega Buster against this guy. But let's go.
Indeed.
Usually I actually start with this guy. I don't know why.
Maybe
it
it's
is what it is.
Yeah, maybe it's just because his weapon is so crappy that you decide, may as well get the crappy one out of the way first. I don't know.
Yes, the charge kick sucks.
I mean that's just what I'm inferring based off what you're saying. So that's just I'm just making my own theory here. I mean.
Well, it's a good point. Bastard dropped a bomb on me.
Oh well.
Or this could be another reason why I like this level. It's a train.
Oh yeah, train levels are fun. In fact, I think I was playing a little bit of Azure Striker Gunvolt on my 3DS earlier this week before going to work, because I just really wanted to get back more into that game. And the very first level has a bit on the train, and I was just like, wow, this is really cool.
One game I definitely have to get back into is Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been following that since the beginning, and funny enough, I think I just finished watching someone else finish their Let's Play of Ocarina of Time, so it was kind of... I mean, even though I was kind of just... I just finished another person doing Ocarina of Time, but what the hell? I'm not too tired of it. And plus, it kind of gave me a little extra incentive to finally play more of my... I have the 3DS version, so it gave me a chance to really dig more into that, because I'm ashamed to say I haven't beaten Ocarina of Time. I've played a lot of it, but I've
nice,
never...
buddy. You keep saying stuff like that, I might actually cut you off.
I mean, I have beaten the final boss before, because one of my friends played far enough that he let me beat the final boss, but, you know, I just haven't actually I cannot talk, beat it from end to end yet, and I really have to.
So basically he gave you a pity lay.
Well, no, we were kind of playing, we took turns playing different parts, and he kind of gave me a bit of a, he helped me with some parts that I was struggling with. I mean, well, I did play through most of the kid part of the game, which is the part of the game I really know backwards and forwards, really. But
okay, fair enough.
The adult stuff I didn't know quite as well, so you know, so there was that. So it wasn't really a pity lay so much. It's just he kind of just, you know, it was just it was like a collaborative playthrough that we did, like back when I was in middle school. So that was fun.
Okay, fair enough.
But
then again, in my smart-ass mind, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Touche. Although I haven't beaten Majora's Mask either, even though I own the 3DS version of that as well,
yes.
And I need to dig into that more. And Chugga's LP actually made me decide to really hunker down on playing Majora's Mask, so... Because I never really played a lot of it. The last time I played the regular version of it was when this weird glitch happened where every single like spot in my inventory, even the masks, had been taken up by the Ocarina of Time, and it was really weird. And that was even before I had gotten the Ocarina from Skull Kid at the beginning of the game. So it was a really weird glitch.
Come on, you son of a bitch, just die already!
Yes.
Not you, Charge Man. Quack.
Yeah, I know you. I know you meant Charge Man. It's all good. I'm not easily offended. Don't worry.
Come on.
I'm
No!
And he died again. It would have been a really clutch victory there too.
Oh yes, I'm just gonna say this right now. Don't keep count.
I'm not, except mentally probably. But I might keep a count when I'm watching this back on your channel or adding this to a playlist on my channel. So. In fact, whenever I do a co-commentary with someone and it's for more than one video, I tend to like make it its own playlist on my channel. So, like when my friend Gim the Samurai, several months ago, had me co-commentate during his Metroid 2 Return of Samus LP. So that was because he was doing like a big marathon of the 2D Metroid games from the original Metroid to Zero Mission to Metroid 2 to AM2R, and this is even before the Metroid Samus Returns thing had been announced, so... Speaking of which, Metroid Samus Returns, amazing remake.
Come on, die, you son of a bitch! Thank you!
Yay, victory!
And all I can say is, it's about time.
Indeed.
But it just goes to show how rusty I am at this game. Yeah. Either that or how much I suck.
Or it could just, I don't know, I would lean more towards rustiness, although in some games I can pick up like a game that I haven't played in years and just play it like I've never been away from playing it. Chrono Trigger being the biggest example of that, because when the DS version of Chrono Trigger came out and I got myself it, I hadn't played the game in like ages, and like when I got back and played the DS version, it was like I've never been away. I'm like running through the Millennium Fair doing stuff, and I'm just like, wow.
Yes, very good. Well, we've got the 3 Robot Masters, so I think we're pretty much done for this episode. So,
sweet.
Thanks for coming on board for part 1.
All right. Look forward to doing more.
And I will see you for part 2. I mean, I'd love to keep on going, but the world of news is actually a bit of a cruel mistress. I'm sure you
Indeed.
understand.
Oh, don't I ever.
So ladies and gentlemen, give Golden Tales Geek another round of applause. Thank you for watching, and of course, don't change that channel because Channel 84 Winnipeg will be right back after these commercial messages.
Keep on gaming, everyone.
Bye.